Hello everybody, my name is Emily and you're watching the Story Untold.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, gentle viewers. Now that Frodo is out of the question, we can truly have a good time in the studio.
Our lovely colleague will be back with us later tonight, but until then, we are your hosts for today. I'm Natalia.
And I'm John, and you will have the chance to be looking at our beautiful faces from cameras 1, 2,
and 3. From small villages in Bulgaria.
to the frozen lands of Alaska.
And of course, it all comes back to the lowlands of the Netherlands. We have some captivating stories and we're excited to share them with you.
Buckle up, because together we are going to follow the footsteps of an intricate evolution which allows us to see how the human mind matures through tough experiences. We have stoners,
Skaters.
boring ass teachers,
He's a highliner.
adrenaline junkies,
A skydiver.
ooga booga people.
They're actually folklore dancers. Don't you think you're way too hard? Let's just watch the field report. Come on, they have a great story. From the remote villages of Bulgaria come the Nestinari, the sacred fire dancers. With bare feet touching the earth, the Nestinari step forward on the fiery coal, embodying a centuries-old legacy. However, due to its controversial history, the custom is considered by many to be pagan, satanic, or simply a hoax. But for Georgi Goranov, it has been giving his life purpose ever since it was first introduced to him.
Колежката ме запали по принцип. Тя е по-рано се занимава. От мен стенарство една година. Аз буквално не знаех какво значи стенар преди да ми каже тя. И запаляхме един огън на една поляна. Пробвах и така. То най-първият път, който влязах в огъня, точно най-първият път, абсолютно нищо не усетях. Дали от адреналина, дали от това, че нямаше хора, абсолютно буквално съвсем думата нищо не усетях.
But their beginning was not all painless. The two performers faced severe backlash in their first years.
Значи, по принцип не съм предполагал, че 22 години ще се занимавам с това нещо. Защото първите 3 години бяха много трудни за нас. Като казвам трудни, де-факто ние изплащахме за да играем. Нали, като видят млади хора, че искат да направят нещо, повечето буквално с думата са подиграсти. Имало случай да нагонят от заведения с нестинари. Аз съм чул всевъзможни неща за себе си, нали, от това, че съм наркоман, друг съм те шарлатани. Полната църква ме признава, другата полна нагони. Едните викат, вие сте езичници, другите викат, няма проблеми, вие сте такива.
The negativity towards them was not only coming from viewers and spectators, it was also coming from within the community.
Сега някои много добре от нас, нали, защото сме били много комерциални. Де-факто, нали, не го правя точно на деня, но го правя всеки ден. И какво лошо има в това? Това не го правим по-малко нестина от тях. И аз нищо лошо не правя. Представяме си нас по такъв начин, по който си е традиционно.
Despite the slander, the disrespect, the rejection, and most importantly, the self-doubt, one thing triumphed above all.
Любовта към миснарство. Това ни даваш сила и не буташ напред, не се отказвам. Всеки път, независимо колко пътя го правя на ден, го правя с желание. След участието като природим.
Georgi's story is all about passion and faith. Faith in his own spirit. Faith in the ones around him. Faith in something greater.
Well, look, Natalia, this is your country. Poor people, rough winter, no money, no shoes, hot coal. The only good thing to do in Bulgaria is obviously passing through it in order to get to Greece, a country that's actually worth seeing.
You done?
Yes, had to get it out of my system.
Okay, but now what did you actually think of it?
Honestly, very intriguing, might I say. Yeah.
Right? Those people stood up for their beliefs even though they were casted out both within and outside of their community.
In the end, as I see it, It's about the drive that just keeps us pushing for more. I guess you could look at this as having a staircase in front of you, and the person that you want to be is always one step ahead of the person you are now. You can never achieve perfection, yet you strive for it until the day they put you 2 meters deep in the ground.
Yeah. Anyways, next up we have a story about a thriving community. A community of skaters.
Skaters! I despise skaters. All they do is smoke and smell like cheese, and to be quite precise, I think it's parmesan. Other than that, they worship the one true god, Tony Hawk, and they do ollie all day long. I still don't know who Ollie is to this day, but he's a lucky guy.
Do you actually know anything about skaters?
I do. I have so much knowledge about them. I've seen Zeke and Luther when I was young, and played Skate 3, Pro Skater 2, and Shaun White skateboarding. You could say that I'm some kind of a skating connoisseur.
I'll take that as a no. Well, Emily and I did, so let's see if she found something different in the field report. I don't think they smell like cheese, okay?
Okay.
Let's see.
So my foot stopped behind my other foot, and I fell on the ground, and I already shredded my anklets. I was not able to skate.
This is Ono, a 27-year-old whose energy can be envied by many. Ono is not only a longboarder, he's an icon for the whole community.
Ono is the longboard legend of Rotterdam.
But he's like pushing me to go to my limits and stuff. He's really hyping me up the whole time. I really like this guy.
But of course, in order to do what you love, you often have to face obstacles.
And we used to have an amazing spot, but the municipality decided that there needed to be more green next to the buildings. So they removed the huge flat area we had. We had a petition, we had over 5,000 signings. It didn't lead to anything. We were mostly ignored. They would just say, but you can go to the skate park, or you can just skate in front of the central station, or you can just skate over there. Whilst if we go there right now, there's a big chance that the police will come and kick us away from there. So we're basically kept from doing what we love.
Ono's mission goes beyond finding a home for his family of longboarders. He's also a psychiatrist and helps people who are struggling with drug abuse, which goes against the prejudice built around him and his community.
Some people expect us to just only be jobless, smoke weed all day, and get out of bed around 2 p.m., you know. But this is actually not the case at all.
Ono is just one of the few to struggle to better a community. There are people like him all over the globe who are striving for more than just a change.
Hello guys, greetings from Alaska. To completely break down the skating stigmas and stereotypes, I went a bit further into investigating, and I found out quite a phenomenon. There is a skating community in Alaska. You heard me right, not snowboarding, but skating. Regardless of the rough weather and no indoor parks, skaters here are driven by pure passion. People don't know that they even exist, and skaters fight prejudice from people who simply judge without knowing. John. They want to create more awareness about skating in Alaska and the beauty of skating, and the beauty of sharing what makes you happy. And now I'll be joining your favorite host, Natalia, and also John, to talk about this a bit more.
Hello, Emily. Good to see you.
Ziv, can you hear us?
Hello, Natalia. Hi, John.
You're gonna...
Yeah, I'm not looking at you. It's more than enough that I get to hear your voice.
So, Emily, after comparing the US and the Netherlands, why do you think those communities face the same problem?
Well, although the communities are from the other side of the world, they do find again the same obstacles in some way. They build communities in order for everybody to grow, raise their voices, and unite against the people who think they smoke weed the whole day or smell like cheese because of some washed up stereotypes. This is part of growing as a person, in my opinion, to understand that being part of a community is a good way to fight against obstacles and to thrive together.
Now for sure that I did a major favor to the audience and myself by shutting you that down. We will not be bothered again.
You know, this cable kind of reminds me of our next protagonist. The teacher that walks on lines.
Well, lines, you say. Now, that's a protagonist I would love to listen to. I cannot wait to hear his story.
Well, I don't think we're talking about the same lines here, but sure, let's take a look at our next field report. Meet Jonas. Although many would take him just as a regular substitute PE teacher, there's an adventurous and extreme side to him. From doing backflips to speed skating and longboarding, Jonas has had his fair share with extreme in his life from a very young age.
I kind of had this dream of like, maybe I'll join the Olympic one day as a speed skater. And I made so much progression, like the most of everyone in my age group. And all of a sudden, I lost all my friends. I saw them at the speed skating ring, but they were in a different team and I wasn't allowed to train with them anymore.
This has made Jonas realize that it's not always about being the best, but also to have a community to share the experience. Short after he quit speed skating, he found out about slacklining and started practicing it for himself. However, the competitive nature stayed with him.
I was so trained to compete with others and be better than someone else instead of just be better than I used to be. I got confronted with it when I kind of lost the competition because I didn't do a trick that was very high ranked, although all the audience was saying, yeah, you were better because you had so much more style and creativity. I was like, okay, this is lame. I don't want to join this anymore.
Having this moment of realization, Jonas has started going through articles and books about the state of mind.
One of the things that I read that really stuck to me was that when you're really in for the competition, for the fame, for being better than others, then once that drops away, you have almost no reason to keep on doing what you're doing and you will be more likely to drop out. I don't want to be that person. Quit my rental house and I started living in a van. So I was really living a life where I would go out a lot, meet up with a lot of people and living a really extrovert life. And you don't need to plan anything pretty much. You can at every moment decide, okay, we're gonna drive there now. And on the way we decide where we're going.
Although he's a free-spirited bird, Jonas is a substitute PE teacher. From being a job he was forced to take upon in order to become a sponsor for his wife's visa, teaching became his new passion.
As a teacher, I feel like it's my goal and my purpose to show others how you can practice sports healthy and not be... You can be competitive, but it shouldn't take away your joy for the actual sports. If you keep on following the journey, the destinations will be epic.
The beauty of this is that he finally realized that he's doing it for himself and not just to prove something to others.
Sure, wholesome and all. Heights are so funny. Me and them have some sort of a love and hate relationship, you know.
Something that you would like to share, John?
Come to think of, there is something that comes to my mind right now. I realized that I was fed up with missing on life, so something inside of me kinda triggered and it pushed me into taking a rash decision.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, tell us more about it.
There was a time when I was a little boy. I was playing on the balcony like all normal Romanian kids do because they do not have toys to play with. So I got excited and hopped over the ledge, not thinking of the possible consequences. And in the blink of an eye, my foot slipped. I could have faced a quick ending, but I got lucky because a hand grabbed me. It was my mom, my guardian angel. Ever since that time, whenever I find myself on the edge facing a big drop, my heart starts racing and I feel like fainting. A while ago though, this boy had to face his fear once more with the help of a great man. And I'm eager to show you how our stories intertwine. So without further ado, roll the tape.
Oh, so you're afraid of heights, you big baby?
I swear to God, if you do not shut up, I will kill you. Roll the goddamn tape. Hey, yeah, you, that's me that you're seeing there scared and clueless. You're probably wondering how did I end up in that plane? Well, buckle up because it's one hell of a story. Today I got to meet Vice, who's a professional skydiver, and more to that, he's also a base jumper, one of the 1,500 across the whole globe. We're going to witness his story unfold, and as a side note, he's preparing me mentally for I will be jumping. And quite frankly, I wasn't exactly excited about facing my fear of heights.
Well, to be honest, it's just I feel like I'm in a trance and I don't really realize what's happening or what will happen.
My name is Wietse. I'm chief instructor at this drop zone, Skydiving per se. I'm married, got 2 children. I jumped more over 20 years and I got 4,000 jumps and 500 base jumps. My job is to train people, most of the time for police and military who has to work in a hostile environment and regulate the stress in stressful situations.
Speaking of stress, I wonder how it all started for Vice.
I was a young boy, 16 years old. I couldn't fold my clothes, and then my mom said, you need to go skydiving because then maybe you learn how to pack your clothes. So I signed up and that's how it started.
Out there in the world, skydiving is nothing but child's play to Vice. Base jumping, on the other hand, is the definition of danger.
When it comes to skydiving, you need to have a license, you have instructors, the gear is tested 2 times a year. When it comes to base jump, there are no rules. So everybody can buy gear, climb up to a tower, a building, and jump from a building. When you go inside here and you see a group picture, there's 20, 30, maybe 40 people, you know that, let's say, between 30 or 50% of those people are not going to be there next year.
It's mind-blowing how they learn to deal with death the same way they learn how to fold parachutes. During a base jumping event in 2012, an accident took place while Vice was filming his friends.
We had 2 wingsuit flyers. And we were flying over a ledge, and I was making video, and another guy was making video, and they had a miscalculation in flying over the ledge, and they hit the ledge. So we had 2 fatalities in 1 jump, and the worst part is one of the first jumpers, she was pregnant, so we actually had 3 fatalities in 1 jump. Yeah, that was really sad.
Now, the time has come for this boy to become a man. I think at this point I just got it, man. There's nothing that I should be afraid of. Just, we're good to go.
We'll have this position. So your hands here, elbows there, hips forward, head.
How do you feel?
My fucking heart is exploding.
So John, here you are.
I love it. Absolutely amazing. Oh my god, I will do this again.
Amazing! Absolutely amazing! In the doorway, I kind of felt like I was dying for a second. But it was genius. It was... Fear of heights, yes, but you can't miss out on this shit. It's just too nice. And when you're just out there, it's just so peaceful. It's like you don't have deadlines. You don't have anything.
So I see that the boy has finally become a man.
Nonsense. I was born a legend. Born for greatness. Joke's on you because the story was completely fake.
Of course you're gonna say that so you don't look like
No. Let's not forget why we're here. Remember that nothing in life is impossible.
Every obstacle is meant to make you a better version of yourself.
And with that being said, we hope that you have enjoyed the show.
And tune in next time when John is gonna go mud running, but this time together with Emily.
No, my God, like what the